That's what my idea of being a good person is.
Thanks.
What do you want to see as the resolution to this? Do you want them to give a public apology? Do you want them to contact you? I know you're holding the news conference here today, but what would you see as the appropriate resolution to the whole fiasco, if you will?
As a believer in free speech, I don't want an apology. Personally, I don't want an apology from those guys. I mean, there are very small chances that I would ever go on their show, but I don't need an apology from them. I want them to apologize to the people that feel that they've been wronged. I feel in no way that I've been wronged, but I just wanted to call attention to the fact that I did hear it, it was offensive, and I don't want the next generation of athletes, skaters, young people, I don't want them to have to deal with the same thing. So, I mean, they should apologize to the people that are asking for an apology, but I would never ask them for an apology.
Hi, I'm a student reporter from the Students Live program,
Beautiful.
and I think it's great, first off, just that you want to be yourself and you're not afraid to hide that. Just a question, do you think that you've grown a thicker skin because of this, or did you already sort of have that?
I never take anything too seriously with people attacking me, unless it's going to be like some kind of physical pain thrown down on me. I have a very thick skin. I'm very strong. Being an individual, you have to learn those things. Whether you're rocking a plastic dress when you go out in the morning or a three-piece business suit, I mean, you have to own every part of that. And when I wake up every morning, I get stronger and stronger, just with the conviction that I am doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm living the life I'm supposed to lead. And that's what makes me strong. I have no holes in the layer around me. There's no holes in my bubble. But I mean, every time I get a setback or something knocks me down, I come back 3 times harder and 3 times stronger.
Thank you.
Yay.
Hi, Johnny.
Hi.
If you don't mind, can I ask you some skating question?
Of course.
I think many people agree that you were severely marked here. And I know you had issues with U.S. judges being so outspoken, but how do you feel what happened here?
You know, I've really had some time to think about it. It's been about a week since the free program, and I just was thinking everything more that I could have done to achieve a better result, to get better scores, and there's nothing. I skated 2 fantastic programs for me. No, they didn't have a quad in it. No, they weren't quite as difficult in some ways as the other skaters. But what did I do? I mean, nobody wants to skate 2 of the programs of their lives and lose to people that fall down and make mistakes, big glaring mistakes. The judging in figure skating has always been suspect. It's not a new thing with me. There's always been something to contest. There's always somebody that someone likes more, and that's part of the sport. It's part of the sport that I love, and it makes it interesting. It makes it fun. But when you're on the receiving end of low scores, it's not nice. I mean, there's nothing more than I wanted from Vancouver than to skate well and to take people on, to put people on my planet while I was skating. But when I finished, I realized, you know what, Johnny? You're stupid. You really wanted a medal. Bad. You're an athlete. That's what you came here for. And you know, a medal definitely would help me sitting here for so long and enjoying the spirit of the Olympic Games. But with the judging, I think there's a lot. I mean, it's the same kind of as these reporters. There are people judging me that are many generations older than me. My face is splayed out everywhere for them to see, sometimes talking about things they don't understand, sometimes doing things they don't approve of. And in some ways that can hurt me. But in no way do I take anything back. Do I regret anything? Would I change anything about me and my personality just for people to approve of me? That's not something that I seek. I wish that my marks had been better and that I had won a medal, but it wasn't supposed to happen, so I can't cry over it. I can't be upset over something I can't control.
And can I ask your opinion about new Olympic champion without quad?
You know, there's been a lot of talk, and I have heard a lot about this, and as somebody that didn't do a quad, I completely am so excited that Evan won without a quad. I think he did an excellent job. He worked very hard, and he deserved what he got. I did talk to both Yevgeny Plushenko and his agent yesterday, and Yevgeny today. We practiced together. And I asked him, I said, well, what's up? Why is everyone being mean to you? What'd you do? And he said, you know, Johnny, it was taken completely the wrong way than what I meant it. I wanted it to be a message that I felt like a quad is needed for the progress of men's skating. I feel like the future generations of men's skaters should be doing quads. And I felt that I was one of the strongest competitors here because I did one. He in no way was attacking Evan. He didn't want to say anything about Evan. And he just wanted his opinion to be heard, and it came off the wrong way. But in no way was he attacking our Olympic champion. He was just saying what he hopes for the future. And I hope the same. I hope more kids will try quads. For me, it's something that's very difficult to do. It's not something that I can rely on every time that I do it, so I didn't do it. And it's the same for Evan. But you know, I think it's great that skaters are getting rewarded for everything that they do well. And if that's with or without a quad, if you deserve to win on that day, you'll win that day.
Thank you.
Hi, Johnny. Patrick Dell, the Canadian Press. We want to know what your lasting impression of Vancouver and the Games will be when it all wraps up on the weekend.
For some reason, when I was younger and competing, I kind of lost that big, sparkly eye thing when you go to a competition and to a different city, when you're just like, I kind of lost that a little bit because I was here to do a job. I was here to skate and to work and to fulfill an objective. So as far as the competition goes, I'll remember that I did my job. I did something incredible. I did something amazing for myself. I stepped over myself. I did something that was very strong and that I'll remember and be so proud of for the rest of my life. That was cute. What was that? With Vancouver and the whole Olympic experience, I've found that it's been a great host city. Everything is so green and clean and beautiful. There are fans running down the street all the time. You know, the parties that people are having and just enjoying this time, it's a beautiful thing. In Torino, I didn't feel quite as much on the street in the action from the people. I felt everyone was doing their own thing and running about their lives as usual. But here, it seems the whole city's come to a halt for this Olympic Games, and there's nothing that can take that feeling of being special away from the athletes. I mean, today I was told not to say anything about the Russia-Canada hockey game because I'm in Canada House right now. Yesterday, I was told in the Russia House not to say anything about Canada. Everyone's very nervous. And just that in itself, to have the whole city and everyone everywhere rooting for their team or their skater or their athlete, it's a beautiful thing, and that's what makes Vancouver such an amazing host city for this Games. Everyone is in love with this experience. Everyone is in love with that the Games are here. Well, most people. I did hear about a protest of sorts, but most people are just excited for this experience and excited to be here, and that's something that for somebody that doesn't get the googly eyes over competing anywhere anymore, it's something that I'll always remember, and that will give me goosebumps, hopefully until I can't remember what my name is.
Are there any further questions?
My pleasure.
Thank you all for coming.